there was a message that was preached. I want you to understand that it confirmed from last week that today would be another day to receive God's rhema word. Is there somebody in here that knows what I'm saying? You came down to this place believing that there was going to be something in store for you. You did not doubt, not one time, that if you came into the church house, something would probably be said in relationship to what was said on last week. Is somebody following me on this morning? Come on, come on. We're not going to hold you. We're moving to the first point because we're talking about it's already been confirmed. There's planned for the purpose. This is point number one. Plan for the purpose. I want you to understand something. It was never a God-given fact for us to know what our own will was going to be. Are you following me? God did not design salvation in such a way to where we were to know exactly what was going to happen to us in the future. He says, I give you only so much leeway, and as you begin to have a more better and perfect relationship with me, I'll begin to move in your life. And it is only according to the decisions that you make. If you decide to put me in front, I'll make sure that you reap the benefits of what it takes. If you decide to put me in the back, I will let you see that you cannot stand by yourself. Is there somebody in here that knows what I'm saying? Yes. So the greatest been said that the greatest mystery is life itself, because we simply don't know what tomorrow brings. Somebody in here is thinking about what's about to happen tomorrow. But I submit to you on today, let's just get through this day and worry about tomorrow when we get to tomorrow. You see, the problem with so many people is that they're worrying about what's happening on way next week, not realizing that you may not even make it to see next week. It is a proven fact that I could walk outside and get a bullet and may not even make it through the day. So why would I fast forward all the way into next week worrying about folk and the things that's going on 7 days from now when I have 24 hours to deal with right in front of me? Am I talking to some people up in this room? But see, the problem, we have a problem that we need to deal with. Understand that many have tried to force and redirect the hand of God. Yeah, the will of God just didn't suit us, our own will. So we felt we had to kind of help God a little bit and push our way toward the blessing we think he may have in store for us, not realizing that God just simply needs no help. I believe it was Job that he told him, he said, well, where were you when the foundation of the world was being created? Job, I don't remember you being anywhere in sight. And so what I'm trying to let you know is that if I did it by myself then, I can most certainly do it by myself now. There's something about human beings and our humanistic nature that will allow us to worry and conjure up different things that just doesn't allow us to keep our minds at peace. But God said he's able to keep our minds in perfect peace of those whose minds are stayed on him. But what does that mean, preacher? That means you simply don't have time to be worried about what somebody's doing in the back of the church. Since you did come this morning to get your praise on, and I pray that you've received something from God, you ain't got time to be gossiping about nobody, because your attention ought to be always on the power source. How can there be power in the midst of power failure? You have to realize that we have to stay connected to the power source. You see, when the lights go out, something just took place. Something happened. There was a disturbance somewhere. There was a disconnection somewhere. So if you're realizing and trying to find out why God is not moving in your life the way that you know he is able to move, you got to step back and take a reality check. Maybe it's some things that I'm just not doing that I need to be doing to be the reason why God simply is delaying his blessing. There has to be more to the story than just what's on the outside. God is not going to dwell in an unclean temple. Come on, hello lights, am I talking to my... So the result is that without God's will as being the stamp of approval, left with doing, when we had a test, we're basically just left with a blank sheet of paper. So we're in the